and we move on to our favorite bets, top shelf bets for Thursday, April 28th. I'll start it off in following the similar theme here. I like the Ottawa Senators as my favorite bet. The Senators have treated us awfully kindly this season, so it is only appropriate to finish out the regular season with them as my favorite bet on the show. They're plus 240 hosting the Florida Panthers, who are minus 310 on the road. The over-under here is 7. Florida can win the President's Trophy. It would be a pretty big deal for them considering where their franchise was not just a few years ago, and this would be their best regular season obviously ever. So I think they are playing for that. Like, this is important to them. However, they'll get 2 cracks at it. So this could be some roster management from Andrew Brunette and the coaching staff, as they will need to also look ahead to the playoffs. And obviously the playoffs will outweigh whether or not they can wrap up the President's Trophy. And the Senators team, as we've touched on throughout the entirety of the show, when they get to a price like this, especially at home, they are always live, a team that punches up really well. And I think a team that will want to send a message, and we do try not to get too far down narrative street with betting, but at this time of year, it's hard not to. And so I do think that Ottawa will try to send a message to the Atlantic Division, the heavyweights in the division here, that they're not to be trifled with as we look ahead to next season. So I like the Senators. They're plus 240. As we've talked about, a really good underdog. And as I said off the top of the show, at this time of year, underdogs have in this price range have really treated bettors well. So I'll take the Senators, a big price, plus 240 is my favorite bet for April 28th. And now let's finish off the show with your favorite bet. It comes to us from the Wild hosting the Flames. This is a pick'em, minus 110 either side. This game is in Minnesota. As I said, the over-under is 6. You have a edge on Minnesota.
Yeah, there's if you look at the motivation of like a team that has something to play for with against a team that possibly doesn't, the Wild, they are trying to get home ice here, and the Flames, they do have their division wrapped up. Now, there is one interesting caveat about this game. Normally, I would say that the second best record in the conference is important for home ice in a potential conference final if the Avs don't make it there, because Calgary just has a 1-point lead over the Wild right now. But according to Sutter, the Avs are the best team all time, and nobody should even bother showing up against them. In all seriousness, though, we do have to check on the status of Spurgeon, Dumba, and Zuccarello. If those guys are in, I will be on the Wild. And everything coming out of their camp, there's a lot of concern with the way that they played last game against Arizona, as well as thoughts of them reading their own press clippings and kind of getting too ahead of themselves. Usually, for a team that has a coach with like Dean Evison, you usually see a team like that put forth a better effort. And I think that this could be a game where Calgary rests some guys. I've been waiting for it, but that's not really in Sutter's MO. So either way, I think that the Wild are a little bit short, and at home I will be on them. Hopefully we get Fleury. Talbot will kind of make me reassess the number. But if we get Fleury, then I think the Wild are short.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Minnesota in a spot where they certainly have much more to play for than Calgary, despite what Daryl Sutter says, are well worth it in a game where, yeah, Calgary's a better team, but when you kind of factor in home ice advantage and the motivational stuff, it's not that much of a difference. So a coin flip game, I'll give the edge to Minnesota at this price. And on that note, we bid the regular season adieu. We get ready for the postseason coming up on Monday. And once again, we will structure our schedule. So we will be coming at you 3 times a week for the foreseeable future, starting Monday morning. And then we will see you Wednesday morning, and then again Friday morning. So we'll buckle up and get ready for the big dance here in a couple of days. And we thank everybody for listening to us. Thank you for the reviews, the ratings, etc. Talking to us on Twitter. We really appreciate it. And we will see you all in the postseason.